What's up, everybody? KG here, founder of InternetMoney.io, crypto wallet on Android, iOS, and Chrome, coming at you today with an exciting video for an exciting announcement. If you just tuned in because you wanted to verify the official announcement, I'll make that really quick, and then we'll come back in and we'll deep dive. The official announcement for today is that future time dividend is live on PulseChain. And if you hold future on PulseChain or Ethereum, you will receive future crypto airdrops of time on future EVM chains. We'll dive in a little more to what time is, a little more about what future is, some of the possibilities of future and of time. And as always, there is only one place and one place only to get the official contract addresses, and that is right here on the website at internetmoney.io/future. Don't pick them up from anybody in a Telegram channel. Place you should go for all official Internet Money related things. That is internetmoney.io. See you in 1 second for a deep dive.
Got my own keys and my own coin. Gotta protect this money. Took too long for me to get it. Can't let them take this from me.
Welcome back. Shout out to our friends Base God, Black Casey Crypto, and Korean Investor for that incredible song. We actually have that full song on our YouTube channel if you're interested in hearing the whole thing. So let's dive in a little bit. Let's talk about what is future. So actually, I think what we should talk about first is what is time? If you're not familiar with the time token, let me tell you about it a little bit. Time currently exists on PulseChain, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon. And if you're holding time on any of these chains, you are earning passive income in the form of that blockchain's native coin. So for example, if I'm holding time on PulseChain, I am earning passive income in the form of PLS. If I'm holding time on Ethereum, I'm earning passive income in the form of ETH, Binance Smart Chain, BNB, Polygon, Matic. So whatever chain you're holding time on, you are earning passive income in that coin. Now, where does the income come from? Well, the Internet Money wallet on Android, iOS, and Chrome has an in-app swap feature, which is absolutely incredible. It is the best place to swap on PulseChain, and it is an amazing place to swap on Ethereum, Binance, and Polygon. So as we launch this feature, let me take a step back. So 100% of the revenue that the in-app swap generates is distributed to the holders of the time token. So if you hold 1% of the supply of time on PulseChain, you're earning 1% of the revenue that the wallet generates on PulseChain. Same thing for Ethereum, Binance, and Polygon. So you're able to diversify your portfolio of where you want to earn that revenue. Also, there is speculative value in that the price does seem to appreciate. So again, past performance isn't indicative of future performance, but hey, facts are facts for now. So where future comes in is as we launch time and our in-app swap on future EVM chains. That's a very key term, EVM chains. And we launch time on that EVM chain. If you're holding future on PulseChain or Ethereum, you're going to get a one-to-one airdrop of time on that new chain. So the very first people to get those new time tokens on the new EVM chains will be the future holders. If you want it on that chain after the airdrop, well, you better hope that someone is going to provide liquidity in order to sell it to you. So if you want time on new chains, you must hold future on PulseChain or Ethereum. So let's dive into that a little bit. Time has a starting supply of 2 billion tokens per chain. Now it is deflationary, so that's a whole other bit of the tokenomics, but let's keep this high level. So future also has 2 billion tokens, never more. It does not inflate. So we originally launched future on Ethereum only, and it's been on Ethereum for many months now. And the reason we went on Ethereum first is because we figured, hey, if we're going to future EVM chains, it makes sense to have the token that's going to get people airdrops on future EVM chains on the mothership, Ethereum mainnet. But us being a PulseChain team, right? We build for multiple chains, but our home base is PulseChain. We wanted to bring some of that attention to PulseChain as well. It is cheaper and faster to transact on PulseChain than it is on Ethereum. So we were noticing some of the smaller players that wanted to get in and out of future on Ethereum were unable to do so. Today, for example, it's like $60 to $150 to execute a swap on Ethereum. If you're trying to pick up a $100 bag, well, you can't pay 60 to 100% of your bag in a swap fee. So basically, the gas fees started to outprice future swaps on Ethereum, as well as we wanted to bring more support and awareness to PulseChain. So what we did was we bridged over a portion of the future supply on Ethereum into PulseChain, and anybody is able to do this. All you have to do is go to bridge.pulsechain.com, and you can bridge your future from Ethereum to PulseChain, and actually vice versa. So if you still want to keep your future position without buying new future coins, all you have to do is take your future from Ethereum and bridge it into PulseChain, which will give you future on PulseChain. So let's check that out. Oh, I got to reshare. One moment. So, for example, here is the current future chart on PulseChain. Well, since we made the announcement, it has been obviously a little bullish. People are coming in and buying right now. So future's on a nice little pump. And again, all you'd have to do is go to the website, internetmoney.io/future, get you the contract address, and you can paste it in here and see the chart on deck screener yourself. Or if you go to the website, we also have the chart on the page as well. Make sure to hit those rocket ships. And if you're watching, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're watching on the YouTube channel. If you're on the Twitter channel, please follow us and like it as well and retweet. That would be very appreciated. So what I also wanted to do today was show you the easiest way to buy future. So you can buy it either on Ethereum or PulseChain. So let me go ahead and share my screen over here. So this is the Internet Money wallet on our Chrome extension. So what I'm going to show you here is applicable to the Android and iOS apps as well. But obviously, for easy screen sharing, I'm showing you on the Chrome extension. So when you first download your internet money wallet, you are natively connected to PulseChain. So if you're a PulseChain person or somebody onboarding into PulseChain, this is actually the easiest way to onboard into PulseChain. There is no RPC settings required. These are the native chains that are preloaded into the Internet Money Wallet. You're able to add your own custom networks here, but you are natively connected to PulseChain with logo and accurate price tracking for all PulseChain assets. 100% of PulseChain assets have an accurate price in the Internet Money Wallet, as well as prices for 72 different blockchains as well. No relying on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, no centralized entities, getting prices directly from the DEX. It's beautiful. It's crypto. It's DeFi. So this is actually my wallet address. My shout out to Pulse Domains. I have the wizard emoji.pulse. Yes, this is actually my PLS domain, so I'm very proud of it. So I've already loaded my wallet with some Pulse here, but here's another cool thing the Internet Money Wallet does. And this is the same process for Ethereum as well. I'm just showing you on PulseChain. So if you click Add Token, and the first time that you come to this list, the logos are going to have to load. But once they load once, they stay loaded, and it's a really clean experience from there. So you'll see that we have a bunch of ecosystem tokens preloaded, and all their logos are loading. This is the first time they're loading. So again, it takes a moment, but with all the logos for all these tokens. So in this case, I'm going to click on Future and add Future. And you could see I don't have a bag of Future. Well, this is how easy it is. You can click Swap. You can either come right into the account and click your account, click Swap, or there's a Swap tab directly on the front page right here. So come to the account, click Swap. I'm swapping out of Pulse into Future, and I can either do it by Pulse amount or I can do it by US dollar value, and I can select my slippage here. It defaults to 1%. So if you're doing tax tokens or something, you're going to have to be responsible and know what the taxes are. But Future doesn't have any taxes. So I'm going to do $20 here. Click Next. And we are actually aggregating a lot of liquidity sources here. And any liquidity source that Future or any token is on, if it has liquidity, it's going to show up here. So we actually aggregate PulseX V1, PulseX V2, Pateus, 9mm V2, 9mm V3, Fux, 9-inch, Desktop, SparkSwap, forked over Uniswap V2, Uniswap V3, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, and ShibaSwap. And if your trade has liquidity on any one of those sources, it's going to propagate in the list here and put the recommended option at the top for you. Now, always make sure that the US dollar value output looks good, because even though PulseX V1 does have some liquidity for Future, it's very low, and you can see that I'm only getting 79 cents when I'm trying to trade $20. So again, make sure that these amounts look correct to you. Click on it. Click to swap tokens. Transaction submitted. That's how easy it is. So you can check the status of your transaction by going back, clicking on the Transactions tab, and you can see it's still pending. So you can refresh, and that transaction has confirmed. So if you go back, refresh, oh, look at that little live stream. never stream live. All right, let's see what's going on. View on the Block Explorer. Oh, it said the transaction actually did not process. Okay, so let's try again. Because gas is very volatile on PulseChain right now. So this is actually good. So what you can do is you can redo the trade. Click Next. And it may have been because I waited so long and I was talking about the... Interesting. All right, stand by for one moment. It always happens when you stream live. There's actually a saying in the tech industry: don't display your tech on live stream, because it's like the observer effect. It always seems to happen. Okay, here we go. We're back. All right. So this time we actually got a quote from Pateus as well. And it seems to be the best place to trade this time. So let's go ahead and execute on Pateus. And I'm going to go ahead and just turn my gas up to high to maybe accommodate for some of that gas volatility. And all I did was I closed the wallet and reopened it. Go ahead and refresh. And there we go. So barring that little observer effect hiccup, that's really how easy it is to swap. So now what happened was I did the swap. I executed on the best place to trade. And in the process, time holders just got paid a little bit of pulse. So now as we launch on future EVM chains, you're going to get airdrops of the token time that would earn you in, let's say if we launched on Phantom Opera, you'd earn Phantom. Let's say we launched on Arbitrum, you'd earn the native coin there, which I think is ETH, a wrapped version of ETH. Different story. So that is how easy it is to buy future. And that is how easy it is to buy any of your tokens on PulseChain as well. And let me go ahead and share, because you can see all the token logos have loaded here for the preloaded tokens on PulseChain. Now, if you want to add a token that isn't here, all you have to do is click import tokens, and it's just like you're already used to. And if your token isn't here yet, we're not gatekeeping. It takes us a little bit to get them loaded, but we're constantly adding new tokens here. So that's really it. I wanted to keep this stream relatively short because I wanted it to be digestible. To wrap it up, future is live on PulseChain. Correct contract addresses only from internetmoney.io/future. You can hold future on PulseChain or Ethereum to get airdrops of time on future EVM chains. Yes, Pulsar, you can bridge your ETH version. Absolutely. The future on PulseChain is actually a bridged in version from Ethereum. And yes, future is live on Pulse. Love the I.M wallet. My question is, once you launch on AVAX, ARB, and other EVM chains, what's the incentive to buy future? Later you get into future, less incentive there is to buy future. No, this is actually an interesting perspective, but no, that is not how I see it personally. So if the chain that you're most bullish on has already launched time on it, well, then future may not have as much value to you. But here's the thing. Say 3 years ago, when you were on Ethereum and there was no talks of PulseChain yet, would you have said the same thing? Or what about 5 years from now, when theoretically a PulseChain number 2 launches? Not saying it will, just speaking theoretically. We don't know what the future holds. New EVM chains are launching all the time. When ETH.POW launched recently, if we were ready, if time was ready at that time, which it wasn't live yet, we could have launched on ETH.POW. And if you were holding future, you would have gotten an airdrop of time on ETH.POW. And ETH.POW was very popular for a couple months there. So holding future is your hedge on not only the existing chains, but chains that are coming down the pipeline. I'll give you 2 other examples. You have Modulus, which is another EVM chain that has a testnet currently, a very active, a very enthusiastic community. We have plans to launch on Modulus. Sure, it's not AVAX or Polygon or Binance, one of these really big chains, but there's something to be said, because on Binance or Ethereum, for example, we are a little fish in a big pond. Whereas if we launch on a chain like Modulus or X1, they're in their DevNet phase as well, we'll be a big fish in a little pond. And there's something to be said for being a bigger player in a smaller community than a smaller player in a bigger community. Because in the bigger player, smaller community reality, you are getting more of the focused attention and arguably more of the focused revenue. So there is always a case for, in my opinion, for holding future, because we don't know what we don't know. We don't know what chains are going to come into existence later that we're going to be in a position to launch on. And with us being an EVM wallet, we can always not only launch T.I.M.E on their chain, but we can launch an in-app DEX aggregator on Android, iOS, and Chrome, which is huge, especially for these smaller communities that are looking for support and adoption. So in my opinion, the biggest, strongest play for future right now is the smaller chains that we can have a more dominating presence as a wallet in. Thank you for asking. Can't wait until the I.M wallet is comparable or it can be used with the Power City Earn protocol. Yep, right now they only support MetaMask. I've been in talks with that team and they are working on a solution. Maddie Crypto, good to see you. Moonmutt, good to see you. I.M wallet trophy. So that's it, everybody. I want to keep this video short. If you have any further questions, head over to internetmoney.io, click join our community, and join our Telegram community where we're always active, always answering questions, pretty much 24/7, 365. Shout out to our amazing admins in there making it happen, like Alsamak. Good to see you, brother. Appreciate all your hard work and effort in the Internet Money community. Make sure to go to internetmoney.io/future. If you need, go back and rewind. I showed a quick tutorial of the easiest way to buy future on PulseChain and Ethereum, and the easiest and best way to buy any PulseChain asset, period. Internet Money wallet is the best place to swap on PulseChain, an amazing place to swap on Ethereum, Binance, and Polygon. We are twice security audited, open source, over 37,000 downloads, available on iOS, Android, and Chrome. We are a complete and utterly MetaMask alternative. No more need for the Fox. It's all about the coin. It's all about the alien. I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. And until next time, peace.
Got my own keys and my own coin. Gotta protect this money. Took too long for me to get it.